typical safe man. He boots it back to the centre of the ground. Opportunity now for Brereton, taken away brilliantly from him. Booted down towards the half-forward line. Side bottom has had the fit of the fumbles. Caught. Great tackle by Green. He held it far too long, and the free kick will go against him. No, it's to be thrown in.
Byrne against side bottom. Comes down to Wallace. Gets one of those high, awkward kicks up into the air, but it's in Hawthorn's direction. Comes to Russo. He goes to the ground under Poynton's tackle. Well played by Parrish to get clear. On to Logan. On to Laurie. Laurie directs his pass for McMahon, but it's too high for him. At the back, O'Halloran. Over the top to Kennedy, and they've combined superbly.
They certainly haven't continued to do it. Out towards Kelvin Moore. Met gets it cleverly to Buckenara. Buckenara drives it towards centre half forward, looking for Brereton. Brereton, an awkward bounce. Thumped away from him, but going Hawthorn's way all the time. Here comes Moncrief. Would play Moncrief out to Byrne. Byrne caught. Back to Moncrief. Cleverly to Brereton. Brereton onto his left foot. The kick is smothered brilliantly that time by Pert. Here comes Moncrief once again. Over the top of him went Rendell. Accidentally, but the umpire's decision is he pushed him, and the free kick goes to a very energetic Michael Moncrief. Well, he certainly was in everything, was the veteran. We're not used to him playing on. He's normally a man who takes marks and converts goals beautifully, but that time he was a very mobile player. And from about 35 metres out, the angle about 50 degrees, Mike Moncrief comes in, shoots for goal, and he is a good converter, isn't he? Goal number 4. 4 goals 3. A very handy lead as we creep to the 21-minute mark, as Fitzroy are 2 points only.
Hawthorn dominating, and Byrne wins the tap as he gets it to Schwab. At centre half forward, Brereton, an awkward one, running in the same direction as the ball. It spins to Buckenara. A hurried shot for goal is through. Another one to Hawthorn. Second goal to Gary Buckenara, and it came about 20 seconds after the centre bounce.
Back with umpire Vassalou. Hawthorn at the 22-minute mark are leading 5-3 to 2 points as Rendell gets one of his few punch downs. Picked up by Hinchin. Sends a long one for goal. Just off direction. Quinlan was doing some shepherding against his custodian O'Halloran. Just off direction, 3rd point to Fitzroy.
O'Halloran to the outer side. Byrne is there. Holding the ball is the decision against Manane. The tackle applied by John Kennedy, who's been a fine player. Support from Russo. Up towards centre wing. He's found Schwab there, number 30. To half-forward flank, Judge. Moncrief there to help him, but Fitzroy out of trouble, and it comes to Grimley.
Grimley on half-back flank. Sends it down towards the centre of the ground. Great lead, Conlon. Superb judgment. Here comes the strength man. He wants to go for the run. Can he get away from Eade? He can. What will he do now? Kicks it high and kicks it in effectively. Underneath it, Francis O'Halloran above him. Ooh, did he award it? I didn't think he had first purchase. Look at Conlon. His fierce competitor out to Green.
And Russell Green switches to the direction of play to Schwab. He gets around Manane easily. He's been a good player, Schwab. Buckenara, but he's beaten to the ball by Parrish, who dashes straight through them. Les Parrish's kick to half forward. Quinlan playing from behind. Bouncing ball gathered by Wilson. Running onto it cleverly here is Harris. Here's kick for goal. Side bottom in the goal square. 1 touch, 2 touches, but the free kick is paid to side bottom, held by the arm by O'Halloran. Well, this is going to be Fitzroy's first goal, and we're just approaching time on in the first quarter. They badly need it. And surely Gary Sidebottom, even despite his fumblings earlier in the quarter, can't miss from here. Fitzroy's first goal for the season, but they trail 1-3 to 5-3. Forty plays 12 at the 7.5-minute mark in the second term. Rendell. At the back of the pack was Eade for Hawthorn. Diving mark by Brereton, but he got there on the half volley. The mark not paid. Pushing the back to the Fitzroy player, and Grant Laurie will take the free.
Against Russell Green. Laurie, who kicks it nice and long, sends it out wide, looking for side bottom. Late on the scene, punches it down. Out to Wilson. Wilson's a great handballer. Out to Murnane. Open goal from 45 metres on the angle. One behind. Fitzroy cannot kick it straight. 1-7. That's 8 scoring shots to Hawthorn's 6-4, and yet Hawthorn lead 40 points to 13.
Eads kick. Laurie underneath, or Pert underneath the ball. The mark taken by Kennedy. Quickly on to Wallace. Beautiful pass to Buckenara, who's dominating. He finds teammate Schwab. Schwab gets around Hinchin. On he goes to Green. Diving tackle by Pert. And Green's kick under pressure fell short. Well done Grimley again. On to Thornton. Long, high clearing kick by Thornton. Over the centre circle. Oh, but a comfortable mark to Kelvin Moore.
What a good one. Out to a very good player in Kennedy, who's swamped. In trouble. Gary Wilson with the ball. Caught. Good tackle by Ayres. Ayres recovers possession brilliantly. At centre wing, sends it down towards the half-forward line. Parrish getting a bath off his opponent, Buckenara. Behind is picked up by Thornton. Thornton down towards the half-forward line once again. Late on the scene, McMahon. Opportunity now for Eade. Kicks off the ground. Mr. Safe, dependable. Kennedy fights for it. So does side bottom. Back to Eade. He's pushed.
And the free kick to Rodney Eade, just behind the centre circle. Fitzroy being forced into making mistakes. Eade no one to kick it to. So he just kicks long to centre half forward. Buckenara is not a bad target though. It comes to Payton, who handballs forward to no one. Byrne, well gathered by the big man. In front, 40 metres out. Great kick for goal. What a goal by Michael Byrne.
Umpire Vasilou, 10-minute mark, second term. Great punch there by Payton, thumped by Rendell, 30 metres downfield. Brilliantly picked up by Moore, cleverly out to Eade. Eade across it goes, here they go downfield. New with a long one down to centre half forward. In comes Michael Moncrief and takes the super one. Moncrief has been very lively on the forward line. He's kicked 2 splendid goals, showing great mobility. Coming in for his third kick, the distance will not worry him. I've said twice what a great converter he is of opportunities, and he's got another chance now. High, long, straight, goal. Beautiful passage of play. Yes, twice he could have taken a kick. He's going to kick it out wide across goal to Grant Laurie. Laurie won't let him down. Kicks it out. He hand passes to Pert. Pert will give it to Murnane if he can. No, Roos is there to take it. Good mark, Roos. Oh, he wanted to give it to Murnane and he couldn't. Well tackled, Eade. Back it goes towards centre half forward, side bottom. Big Gary's inspired the side, or is the only one who's done anything up there in that forward line. His 7th kick. Long, beautiful, absolutely magnificent. Thumped it through. Well, side bottom, what an enigma this man has been.
Despite Sidebottom's goal, it's still a 31-point lead to Hawthorn. Rendell wins in the middle. Spills out to Murnane. Lions go forward again. Little short pass to Wilson. Kelvin Moore has been absolutely fantastic. Off the side of the boot this time, though. Chest mark to Carlson. Sweeps it up the ground. Support from McMahon. He measures it off and kicks it behind.
Can't understand Robert Walls, Quinlan and Wilson both have been in the full forward zone the whole match. They both love running the ground. Good mark, Rendell in front of Byrne. Sidebottom's moved down to that full forward zone as Quinlan came out contesting. Too far out for Rendell, I think. It's a good kick. Gary's in the middle of 2. He's done it again. He's done it again. Well done. That's his 4th.
Sidebottom's last 2 goals have at least got Fitzroy in some touch. And they're getting out of the centre again. Harris, a lucky one to Carlson. Murnane at centre half forward, spoiled by Tuck. It comes to Bernie Quinlan. Sweeps a 25-metre hand pass to Wilson, who's got time. Left foot's at goalwards. Still in the field to play off. And there's number 15 again, Kelvin Moore. a great game.
He's having great fun, marking over Hinch, and he's just roaming around unattended. Out to Ayres it goes. Carlson held. Thought he might have got a free kick there. Well played, Kennedy. Kennedy then left-footed nicely out towards Brereton. Brereton is right on the boundary line between centre wing and half-forward flank.
He's kicked down towards the pocket at the back judge. Oh, beautiful hand pass by Byrne out to Buckenara, who centres for Moncrief. And Mike Moncrief is getting an armchair ride, mainly through the brilliant passing of Gary Buckenara. Moncrief's already kicked 4. Coming up for his 5th goal from his 5th mark. And he keeps his 100% record intact. Hawthorn really in trouble after they kicked 6 goals to 1 in the first quarter. In fact, during the third term, they led by 56 points at one stage. Fitzroy rallied in the last quarter and got to within 18 points, and the final margin was 19 in favour of Hawthorn. Moncrief, who started on the bench, kicked 7 goals, Judge 3, and for Fitzroy, Quinlan 5, Sidebottom 4, and McMahon kicked 3.